I don't even have to chew, it just melts. Thank you to all the cows. I don't need to tell you about Peter Luger Steakhouse in Brooklyn, but I mean, if you know, you definitely know. What I don't know is the entire process from fabrication to getting that steak on the line. But I'm about to find out.
We are in our basement at our dry age room, and this is kind of our Fort Knox of meat, if you will. We're now going to go to the start of the dry age process.
Yes.
This is fresh, and so what's interesting, we all have our own stamp that we use when we go to the markets. And now this is still fresh meat, never frozen, and it starts the process. Towards the far end of the dry age room, it's a long process. An average period is about a month. We tend to maybe be a bit more conservative. It's our one state secret. I would have to leave you in here. But otherwise, it's really about the quality of the meat. We're looking for a lot of marble. You want all those flecks of fat. We have probably about 2,500 short loins at a given moment that are dry aging, and upwards of a few hundred ribeyes. Every day it's in and out. We are on the finish side, and it'll slowly make its way towards this side. And as you can see with these kind of finished short loins here, the outside becomes very desiccated and rough. So that's a shell there. That's the sirloin. It's a good weight, right?
It is.
It's our workout. So we will cut away the desiccated sides. The moisture has now been pulled out of the meat.
How much moisture would you say on average?
The piece of meat will probably decrease in size by about 20% once the aging process is done.
Wow. I mean, what a premium, because it's already coming in at a premium, and then it loses that moisture content, and then also trimming on the back end.
Right. But we hope it makes it more delicious, and that's the most important thing to us.
Absolutely. Amazing. Well, it smells fantastic here. I have to say, dry aged steaks are one of my favorite things to enjoy.
Let's go cut one up.
Let's do it.
So they take a very thin cut to take off that dried edge, and now you'll see these are the money steaks.
I'm in heaven right now, actually. This is amazing. Look at that. Such a pronounced filet, the porterhouse, strip loin, bone-in, dry age. I mean, you can't really ask for more, right?
I think it's pretty beautiful.
It's a thing of beauty right here.
The key now is to remove the excess fat, but they all have a system of cuts they'll do.
Okay.
That's it. There's your trimmed loin.
Excellent.
So Nyesha, I think we'll have you trim the rest of these if you're up for it.
I'm excited. Okay, so start on the fillet side, right? Okay,
yeah.
Cool. All right, that's already cut. I'm gonna cut it this way. All right.
Beautiful.
Excellent. I did it. Just 3 cuts, huh?
Yeah.
How long have you worked here?
22.
22 years?
Yeah.
Couple hundred more of these and I might have a job here. I could do this all day. It smells fantastic. It's okay? I got it very good. I'm cruising. Here?
Should we go cook some of these?
I mean, if Mo says I'm done working here, then...
Mo, should you go?
Okay, thank you. This is your kitchen, right, Chef?
Yes.
Excellent. Well, my name's Nyesha.
Nice to meet you, Logan.
Logan, pleasure. So lunch service, how many guests are you serving on average?
In normal situation, 405 to 500 people.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's
Wow.
a number.
Wow.
Normally by the whole day would be like 1,300 people a day.
I mean, from what I can see, it's such an amazing production, right? I see that you guys don't have any POS systems in your kitchen.
No, the system we use is different. Just timing everything in a way that the customer get the steak sizzling hot out of the oven.
Wow.
So it's no sitting, no waiting.
Yes, I think I saw a sign that said, "Don't walk out of this kitchen without a sizzling steak," right?
That's the rule.
That's
Number
a
one
very
rule here.
important rule.
Yes.
Excellent. So talk to me about these ovens.
This oven got a temperature from 700 to 1,000 degrees.
700 to 1,000.
We have some control over it, depends on what they use. The first broiler and second one are the hottest one.
Yes.
And then stir them for at medium heat.
Yes.
So we do the final cooking on those.
Okay, Chef Logan, so we have our first order of the day.
Yeah, it's a porterhouse,
Hot
a steak
steak.
for 2 people. So it's just simple seasoning with salt,
Just salt.
nothing else on it.
Beautiful.
Natural flavor.
So it's 12:05 right now, and we already have 2 double porterhouses, right?
Yeah, steak for 2.
Steak for 2. We already have 2 steak for 2s. These guys know how to eat right out there.
Yeah. So
This is straight clarified butter.
Yes.
Not
else.
seasoned.
No. Gonna wait 4 minutes for each side, seared. So you see how it turns like caramelized cinnamon color? Get a nice mark.
Okay.
Just let it cook for another 4 minutes, then we continue with slicing it.
4-4 slice.
Yeah, then another 5 minutes. Should be done medium rare out.
I'm writing this recipe down.
To this point, we take it out already.
Okay.
Let's place it here. We normally remove the excess of fat, coat it 45 degrees from the bone. We follow the middle line.
How many steaks do you think you've done in your time here?
Over 3 million.
No!
Yes.
3 million steaks.
Yes.
Come on.
Salad. So I just gonna mark it for you so you can finish. Both sides.
Okay.
It's your
Okay,
turn now
chef,
to
so
learn.
you want me to cut this?
Yeah.
Yes, chef. With pleasure.
Looks perfect.
Okay, looks perfect. We love a good, it looks perfect.
Wipe it down. Now we call the waiters.
Okay.
So they know that we're putting the steak on fire, so they can clean the table, change the plate.
5 minutes.
But you let it cook for 5 more minutes.
How do we know 5 minutes? You just
experience.
know. After 3 million steaks, you know what 5 minutes feels like.
So yeah, 2 more porterhouses. Wow.
2 more?
Yeah, one
Vámonos.
porterhouse and 1 triple.
Okay. We have 1 steak or 2 steaks?
Triple, that's a different cut.
3,
Yeah.
but it's a different cut. T-bone?
Yeah, it's for 3 people.
Okay. 1 is medium well?
Medium to medium well, and the other one's medium rare. It's almost done.
Yes.
So now I call the waiter.
So you push the waiter's number?
Yeah, and just to mark it as one, stamp it. The steak goes out sizzling. So the customer gets the steak out of the oven.
Right.
I'm waiting.
Perfect.
Then you're getting more practice now.
Okay.
Let's go here. Now we call the waiters. 12.
Such an interesting process. I mean, there's so many ways to get to the final result, right? But this is really the signature thing that makes Peter Luger stand out, right? This technique.
So, but that's a beautiful steak.
Gorgeous. Wow, look at that
Look at the
marbling.
marbling.
Yep.
That's beautiful. They're gonna melt on your mouth. When it gets hot, like buttery taste. I really enjoy watching the color of the meat. Like
Yes.
when the steak turns like this, like that beautiful pink color,
Yes.
all the marbling melting into the
So
plate.
juicy. So what are the
So
picks?
markers. From rare to well done. Rare, medium, medium well, and well.
Okay.
So you got different colors that represent how the meat should look like in the center.
Interesting. I love it. I mean, it's all about systems, and when you're working the line, I mean, it's a big orchestration of a team, right? And a lot of elements at play to get the food on the plate and ensure that consistency of guest experience, right? So for me, it's an art, it's a science, it's a big math problem. And so all of those elements are at play, even as a line cook, right? That translate into being a chef. And for me, this is definitely my happy place.
Here it comes.
You hear it? Wow, it's that iconic sizzle. It's such a pleasure to be in the dining room. I'm normally in the kitchen.
You graduated.
Yes.
Please be very careful. It's very hot.
That sizzle.
So we start with sirloin.
Thank you.
Filet mignon.
Getting the true Peter Luger experience here.
That's right.
Bon appetit.
It's like I don't even have to chew. It just melts.
The filet?
Yes.
The filet's wild, yeah. It's my favorite bite, just because it's so tender, but you also have flavor, which I think filet rarely has.
Correct. Well, thank you for sharing the production with me, and the team has been so welcoming. Thank you.
Oh, of course.